What's up, YouTube? This is Michael the Entrepreneur, and the worst thing happened. I lost everything. Welcome to my channel. My name is Michael the Entrepreneur. If you are an entrepreneur and you are thinking about either starting a business, you want tips on how to manage or grow your business, or you just want to enhance your hustle IQ by bringing in other streams of income to help you reach your financial goals, please consider subscribing to my channel where we talk everything you need to know about growing as an entrepreneur. So back when I used to ride motorcycles, one thing that I learned that everyone that rode motorcycles said was, it's not if you go down, it's when you go down. And I kind of heard that a lot in the world of graphics and photography, any business or industry where you had to store large data files. They all said, back it up, back it up, back it up, back up your stuff, back up your work, back up your work. And I don't know, I was just operating in this false sense of security because I've never had a hard drive crash. Let me take you back, take you all the way back. When I first started my YouTube channel, I really wasn't doing a lot of videos. So that's number one. I was literally just doing graphics and I was saving them on my external hard drive. I've been doing that for, I say, about a year or so. So I've had this hard drive, I'll actually show it to you. So I've actually had this hard drive for quite some time. So it's a SeaGate, it's a 2 terabyte. I had it for some time and it did well. You know, like I said, I had it for 2 years. I was using it just to back up my work. I wasn't obviously like running any programs off of it like Photoshop or anything like that. I was literally just taking, you know, my saved work or anything that I had with the business and I was just saving it on this. So when I started my YouTube channel, I actually realized that my computer was going extremely slow. So I was going online, I was just scouring the internet trying to figure out ways. Number one, how I can just clean my computer. And then number two, I was finding different ways that I can actually, because now I'm saving, I was looking at averagely the YouTube videos that I was putting out. It was about, at that time I was doing like 2 to 3 videos a week. So I was putting out a lot of content and I also had each video, averagely they were like 3 gigs. So I was saving that all locally on my hard drive, my SSD, which is in my actual computer. So anyone that knows that, you guys are probably screaming at me. I apologize. You don't save onto your actual hard drive. I didn't know until I did some research that I can actually save my library onto this hard drive. So I found out how to do that. I actually dumped everything, my whole library, onto this hard drive, and then I started to edit my videos from the hard drive. Now, this is where I feel like I made a couple mistakes. Number one, I didn't know that you don't want to have just one source of your work. And then I started getting this message. And within that message, I was just like, okay, like I don't get it. Because whenever I unplugged another flash drive or whatever, I'm like, maybe it's just like I got like this, you can't see it, but I got this hub right here, this USB hub, because I just hated all of the wires that were coming out. So I thought that that was the reason why I was doing it. So what I did is I tried to tweak something, but I did not know that my hard drive was actually starting to fail. And what happened is I went in and I was filming my last video the day before my birthday. So I dropped that video on Saturday. So I finished filming it earlier in the week and I was editing it throughout the week. That Friday, that night, didn't work. It literally just stopped working. It would not connect. And I realized at that moment that my hard drive failed. If you can go out and you can spend tons and tons of money, you know, to get the best of the best of the best, then do that. And I'm going to tell you guys what my game plan is and how I'm going to do it. I did tons of research and this is my quick fix right now. And then I'm also setting a goal for myself moving forward within my business and just my personal data storage backup system. Hopefully by the end of this year, I can actually have like my actual, you know, setup going the way I want. But right now I'm editing, I'm doing videos. I need to have a quick fix and I don't have $3,000-$4,000 to just go out and spend on a NAS unit. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm doing now. I'm gonna go to Amazon because I love Amazon. I'm gonna go to Amazon and I'm gonna get the Samsung T7 Portable SSD 500 gigabytes because this is what I'm gonna be using to actually edit and treat it just like I was treating this, where I was editing all of my videos and I actually uploaded all of my iMovie libraries onto this. I'm actually gonna be using an SSD to do that, which is a much smarter option and solution rather than using, you know, an external hard drive, okay? Now, in addition to that, because I need to have some redundancy, I need to have some type of backup, because if anything were to fail, I need to have that reassurance. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna purchase the SeaGate Portable 2 terabyte external hard drives, and these are just regular hard drives. So just like this. And then what I'm gonna do is since I'm purchasing two, I'm going to be backing up one of them with the other. So that's where I'm actually gonna be importing all of my work. So whenever I shoot something like a YouTube video, or I have anything on there that, any media that I have, I'm gonna be putting it on that hard drive. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mirror that hard drive onto that duplicate. So even though I have two, I'm not gonna be using all 4 of the terabytes. I'm gonna use 2 terabytes to actually store, and then I'm gonna have the other 2 as my backup mirror. I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm not going to be using those hard drives to actually edit my video. And then when I'm ready to edit, I'm gonna drop it down into the SSD, and then that's where I'm gonna be doing my edits. Once it's completely done, I'm gonna replace that main file, or the file that I created, the videos and all that stuff. I'm gonna replace that entire folder back into the hard drive, and that's when I can clear everything from the SSD. And then, like I said, I'm gonna have some sense of redundancy because I'm actually going to be backing up that hard drive to that second hard drive. So like I said, if one of them fails, then it's okay. I still have the other hard drive. All I have to do is replace it. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. That's gonna cost me about $250, which is nothing to sneeze at. That's actually a lot of money when you're just thinking about space, external space, hard drives. That's a lot, but it's gonna get worse because I'm actually going to be investing in a NAS, and that is going to be something that I'm gonna be using to back up my backup. And then I'm also gonna be using that as a way for me to access my files. So not only will I have, all of my files on my network through my house, but then I can access them remotely. I don't have to have, everything connected to it. Going back and forth between 2 separate units. One is going to be a Synology, and the other one's going to be a QNAP. I know Synology is known for, their software. They are pretty much a software company, and then their hardware just supports their software. And I know QNAP is the opposite. They are all into the hardware. So when I purchase that unit and I actually integrate that into my current workflow, I will definitely do a video on that so you guys know the process, how I set that up, how it's working for me. If you're in my shoes right now, I suggest doing what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be linking all of the products that I'm going to be getting and I talked about. I'm going to link that entire bundle together. And then I'm also going to be linking some of the other options that I have that I'm going to be moving towards. You might be a step further and you might want to just go out and get, a NAS unit and the hard drives and all that stuff and get that stuff set up for you. So I'll also link that down in the description below. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one.